Hi, OPS families. Superintendent Steinhoff here. I'm coming to you on Monday, first day of not having school due to the closure of the coronavirus. And I want to give you an update on what happened here today and the steps that we are taking as a district to prepare for what happens after this school week, as well as what is going to happen this week. So I met with faculty today and we came up with action plans on how to proceed and move forward in these uncharted waters. So first and foremost, we have a communication plan. As you can tell, I'm communicating to you via video. We will do everything we can to get out public announcements. We'll share them as fast as I can as the information evolves. I'm surprised at how fast the information is evolving. I'll be in meetings, and by the end of the meeting, information we covered at the beginning of the meeting is already outdated. It's just insane how fast and furious the information is coming out. We will put our information out via social media, via website, our app. We're going to do it on Tornado TV, and also Ace has asked me to come on the radio and provide updates there. Staff will be getting updates and communicated with, as well as you and families, and we will focus our facts from the Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization, and the North Dakota Department of Health. So those are the places that we're going to get information and facts to help distribute out to you. Secondly, we are going to be cleaning and disinfecting the entire school and buses. That cleaning will start tomorrow. We'll concentrate on high touch areas such as door handles, desks, and those things where a lot of kids and people are touching the surfaces. Number 3 is hot lunch. We are going to provide meals to go, so curbside meals. These meals will be charged at your normal rate. So if the student is being charged for a normal lunch, they will. If they are free, they'll continue to be free. If they're reduced, they will continue to be reduced. Maureen and Carrie called every one of the families today. Some of you were not home, and we left a message if there was a message. If you've not talked to Maureen or Carrie yet, please contact the central office, or if you haven't talked to Sean either, please contact the central office and let them know if you are wanting meals for your kids. Currently, there are 48 students that are signed up to get the curbside to go. It's going to begin tomorrow. The meals will be available from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The pickup will be at the main entrance on the north side of the building, and it will include a breakfast, a lunch, and a snack. The activities are really all just suspended for right now. There's no activity happening. The North Dakota High School Activities Association has suspended all activities. This includes elementary, this includes archery, it includes gymnastics, dance. We're really not doing anything activity-wise, as well as school for this week. We won't provide any access to our facilities during this closure. Now, we are having some students coming in that need access to their lockers, to get books, to get clothing that was left here, and we're allowing that to happen, but we don't want them to all be here at one time. We still want to have there be social distance amongst people. I mentioned contacting students to get them in the locker rooms. Number 5, in thinking about reopening school, we don't know when that will happen. At the earliest, it will be next Monday. If we do reopen, we know that we've got to look at our policies and our student illness. If students have fevers, we don't want them here. If they're not feeling well, etc., we do not want them here. We had to continue to do preventative things to mitigate the spread by washing your hands, keeping distance, etc., keeping yourself healthy. We're also going to add new practices of cleaning. We'll have teachers trained by our cleaning staff on how to train and disinfect, or how to disinfect their classrooms, and that will be happening in between classes as well as after school. We also are going to track our absences and report those to the Department of Health. So Maureen or Carrie will be emailing that out to the Dickey County Health Services, and saying this is how many absences we have today, and this is how many were because of illness. Our two counselors, Jody and Jamie, will be putting information out for any of you that need some help or guidance on mental health. We know these are very stressful times for the kids, stressful times for you as families, and we'll do everything in our power to help you any way we can. So be watching for that. And last but not least, we are planning for long-term closure, which means more than this week. As of right now, we don't know what that will look like in terms of how long. The governor closed the schools for the entire week, as you know, and we'll be making an announcement later on in the week regarding days after this Friday. But in the meantime, we are preparing to teach in a different way so kids don't have to be on campus to learn. The principals are working with teachers. They are going to meet tomorrow morning and begin the process of preparing and planning to teach online. And we know that in addition to our students that are going to be taking classes online, we're also going to be providing services for special ed, and all the special education will be overseen like it always is by the Cheyenne Valley Special Ed Unit. We know that as this process continues, hourly staff responsibilities may change. Teachers will still be teaching just in a different way. However, we'll have adaptations if we're not running buses, if we're not having as many meals as before, if we don't have school, the paraprofessionals aren't here, we may be adapting their schedules to do other things that we need in the time being until we reopen school. So in finalizing, please note the building at Oaks will be closed during this time. So this entire week, the building will be closed. It is locked. We will have people here answering the phones. Parent-teacher conferences for next week and AR Parent Night, we've canceled that. We know that that's not going to be feasible to do. So parent-teacher conferences and AR have been canceled. The Southeast Region Career and Technology Center, they are working on plans to teach online instead of face-to-face. We will continue to do everything we can to be diligent with our staff and community during this unprecedented event. Please continue to practice healthy habits and follow guidelines to help stop the spread of germs. One thing that I can't emphasize enough is that we're practicing social distancing, so we're not closely contained. The CDC came out with recommendations yesterday that we shouldn't be in areas of 50 or more people. And so we don't want the students to be congregating, together away from school. They should be at home with their families, should be at home and be socially distant from each other so that they're not continuing the spread. Additionally, along with this video, we have 3 different pieces of information. One is about facts, 5 different facts about COVID-19. Another one is about how to stop spreading the germs. And the third one is symptoms of coronavirus. So as I stated today to our staff, I'm stating to you as our OPS family, individually, we know that we can't get this done, but together, collaboratively, we will get it done. Stay healthy. We look forward to continuing to educate our students in the best way we can. And together, I know and I'm confident we'll get through this and be better for it in the long run. Take care.